get up on your feet as we welcome the six-time NBA champs, the Golden State Warriors. In the middle, 6'9", number 5, Kevon Looney. At guard, 6'4", number 3, Jordan Poole. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. Your Golden State Warriors head coach is Steve Kerr. Make some noise for your Golden State Warriors.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the respect.
And David, as most people know, you went to Americans. So I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. And it's the Warriors to start out. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Out of the wings for them, McCollum and Powell. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Smith in at point. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And the basket by McCollum. And long-range shooting is strength for both of these teams, Brent. What was the best shooting team you ever were a part of?
Now, Kevin, I have to look up the numbers because I might be wrong in terms of percentage, but the feel that I get was a team that I played for in Seattle. It had Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Luke Ridenour, who was a young player at that time, but that Seattle team had a lot of guys who could gun it up there and look for that free ball. That was a great shooting team. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And there it is for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Here's Green. No good. Good D by Covington. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Here's Wiggins, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Shoots over Powell, and it's Wiggins missing. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's McCollum, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Green kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. And he overshot that one, missing. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Smith outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Smith. Back to Nurkic. And it's Looney with the rebound. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Magic. Back to Wiggins. The pass to Looney. Takes it off the glass.
Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Look who's coming out onto the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Trailblazers, Smith is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Zeller. Then it's Little. And it's Nance in at the 4. Here's Snell. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Right side, Lee. Pass to Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Nailed from three-point land. Kuminga's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
Moses Moody.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Basketball.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. The Warriors, number 1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Now here's Lee. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Now here's Porter. D right on him. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Nemanja Bielica. At the line for 1.
And Bielitsa is a terrific shooter. A big man, Brent, with real range, capable of really stretching the floor.
Yeah, and I hate to just talk about Bielitsa as a pure shooter and it's the only thing he does. There have been moments where he can make a play with the ball and make some good reads, but it is the shooting strength and the ability to draw out bigger players that really provide the juice from Bielitsa.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Little. Lee outside. Bielitsa passes to Porter. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Moody. That one, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Little. Porter pulls it in. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Moody. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bielitsa, a screen on Smith, driving to the basket.
Portland foul. Dennis Smith
This is his
Jr.
first chance at the line tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Moses Moody. At the line for
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Curry against McCollum. Three-pointer. That shot off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing.
the Trailblazers.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
And this matchup has been every... Now let's talk about this matchup. And that'll do it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And so he makes both from the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially. Just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting 5s in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
Curry against Smith. Green with a screen for Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got his first points in this one.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Nurkic finds McCollum. Curry with the defensive effort. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. Outside Curry. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really the last guy that you like to see comfortable shooting the ball is Stephen Curry, just automatic.
Pass to Nurkic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Curry with the drive. Count that one. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And there's the feed to Nurkic to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
Wiggins outside. Poole on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Poole no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
McCollum against Wiggins. Covington setting the pick for McCollum. Over Wiggins. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Look who's coming out onto the court.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
In there, ball moving. Let's score like us.
It's the fourth.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Warriors leading by 9. On the 4 for Portland. They've got McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Little. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Lee.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Shoots from 12. That shot missing, and the Trailblazers going the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum kicks to Powell. Covington a screen on Wiggins. Just his first attempt. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Powell. The Warriors lead it. Curry looking it over. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. To the middle. Here's Porter. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
McCollum against Curry. Jacks up a 3. Zeller grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 5. McCollum outside. And there's the drive. The pass to Pop. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zeller.
And forget about finesse. This is all about the power.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Make some noise for a free t-shirt. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Bailey. Draymond Green comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Poole subbed in for Lee. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Fans, the loudest section is free t-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
.102 left in the 4th. McCollum outside. Shoots over Poole. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. It's a tough one there.
Green with a screen on Smith. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And the rejection by Curry.
And that's great defensive awareness from Stephen. He sees that shot coming, and he hustles over to get a hand on it.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
McCollum outside to take the lead. Dishes it to Zeller. Rule with the steal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, there's a competitive edge that Curry brings to the game where he just becomes a difference maker when it counts. He's just not satisfied to rest on what's happened in the past, not only for him individually, but for his teams. Always trying to improve himself.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alden. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next game.